dinner.
Okay, everyone ready? All together. What's wrong?
With being a ditz, nothing at all.
Someone called you an airhead?
They're the weird ones. They're the weirdos.
Surprisingly, everyone's on the same wavelength now.
Love adventure with a devil.
In the middle of the girls, the table is covered with empty bottles. The tasteful, well, it used to be, living room is now wrecked, and it reeks of alcohol. Not to mention...
Jesus.
I put on my succubus garb, but it's been a while, and now the chest is all area is really tight. I fucking love the horns.
The word angel just doesn't sound cool anymore, you know? I just like how this feels better. I admit it's a tad embarrassing, though. She looks nice in that.
Oh yeah, she does. It's a little stiff for my liking, but at least it's warm. It does kind of accent this more than I'd like, but the temperature makes it worth it.
As a witch, I like to talk it a lot. It draws attention to exactly the way I want it to.
And now playing the art, this has changed into pretty crazy cosplay get-ups.
I don't think that's cosplay.
No, those aren't. Those are legit. Hey, let's say that fine feathers make a fine bird. You girls look part now, Ditzy or not.
Let's save.
Yeah.
Are we still past awkward? We're still on awkward hand job.
Why is... Oh. So hey, Rinchan. Hey, is this enough proof to make everyone here is a demon? I don't know if clothes alone are enough to prove everything that outlandish.
Dude, you talked to a fucking whale genie.
It's true. All I see right now is a group of drunk cosplayers, really. I guess they kind of look like demons. If only as far as clothes would suggest. If anything, the amount of skin they're showing is the best indicator that they're demonic types. Maybe. One thing is for certain is that I'm fully enjoying the view. Sexy figures abundant. Yum.
There's his wisdom.
Hell yeah. Renkun. Take a look at my horns and wings and tails. What do you think?
Don't pull him, don't pull him, don't pull him.
I fucking love them. Don't just scream succubus. Watch me. Flap, flap. Flap. Rebounds circles around me. Her wings lightly move to and fro, and her tail does the same. Whoa, they're actually moving. Are you actually moving those yourself?
Hey, Oni-chan, if you're really set on touching a girl's wings, why not check out mine? I've always wanted you to be the first one to grow up my wings. You have to say it that way.
Yep.
You're an angel, you should be pure, not fucking horny.
Hey, Emmy flutters her wings gently at me and pulls closer into my chest. First to grow up your wings, what's the deal with that phrasing?
Think of it as like the first kiss, but with wing touching, it's kind of a big deal.
Sorry, but I'm not really sold on it being a big deal, as you say. If I were an angel myself, her demeanor alone would have elected a nosebleed. As much as I know I'll regret, I have to abstain. I know it must be mean a lot to you, dear sister. Sorry. So these really aren't just something you put together and stuck on? How many times do I have to say it? These aren't just handmade
Accessories.
accessories.
We can't
Ugh.
fly on these, but they're 100% the real thing. Get it? Angel's wings are especially high quality, like top-notch bed stuffing material.
Those duck feathers of yours are worth that much, are they? Usually I'd expect an angel's wings to be more divine, I guess. A seraphim-ish. I know nothing of life culture among angels or succubi anyways.
The suck. Call it the sucks. The sucks.
What?
The sucks.
You want me to call it that?
If you want. I'm calling it the sucks.
Okay. Phoebe, Emmy, wait. We've been together since we were kids. If those wings, horns, and tails are real, how come I'd never seen them until now? And I've seen them closed, Japanese or otherwise. I suppose they're bags, after all, but this is the first time seeing the wings. Not to mention that Riri's horns certainly couldn't be covered by hats. Oh, jeez, listen to you saying that you've had your eyes on me all this time. I can't believe you would say that that loud in front of everyone you flirt.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, enough of that. I'm so cool.
I'm cool.
And cool. Or at least I'm not letting myself get freaked out.
For now.
I am as calm and collected as I ought to be. Hey,
We can hide or let out our wings at will, of course. If we couldn't, then we'd totally get in the way all the time, you know. And it sucks when they get soaked in the rain.
yep, it's as she says.
Was that beep?
Yes, I heard that beat. Really now? I'm impressed. Though I still have no clue how it is possible.
They're a demon.
They can claim it's real all they like, but I still have trouble accepting it as fact.
Facts.
I'm so blown away by how sudden and detailed it all is. Call it culture shock or something.
Oh.
I still don't like that this chapter's called Awkward Handjob times 5.
We're getting
It kind of
there.
brings back bad notice to like the first chapter, the beginning.
And we're getting there slowly.
But you say that, hey, but if you say that you like the way they look on me, I don't mind keeping them patterned. Huh?
Jeez, Oni-chan, you're such a pervert.
Hey,
Huh?
just because the wings, you are. I'm the one who should be saying please with with drunkard surrounding. Humor or otherwise, always irritating company. For now, though, I'm gonna leave the two groups to themselves.
Ah, well, even the slightest liberating feeling is better than nothing. Boo! You're covering it up. Boo!
I mean, if it wasn't the thing, the ribbons would still be covering it up. See?
I'm a little embarrassed to do this here, but I still feel the most comfortable dressed like this.
Your ratio.
You ration.
You ration your clothes and whatnot, like your life's constant struggle for resources are real. I do recall her referencing an outfit as emergency clothes before. I don't really give much of a retort at all. She put the bandages on the first time, really.
I think she was the first one he saw naked.
Yeah, he was. I guess she was serious. Bandages are actual backup clothing for her.
Sorry, someone messaged me.
It's fine.
I'm gonna stop at 12:30.
Yeah,
because
fine.
mainly because my voice is getting tired.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, our conversations about clothes went roughly the same way. I see. So this is why my cute little reel was from the beginning.
His wisdom.
So, Reel, I remember someone mentioning that you're a mummy.
Well, yes, I'm a mummy. For some reason, I can't help blushing when someone says that. She looks like an older version of Shigeru, but with tits.
Yeah. Demon or not, as far as I can tell, you look like an ordinary girl would to me. If you're going to blush about saying that, maybe it's lack of clothing.
Maybe.
I tried to respond to Ariel as much as I could. Bandages on her body hit the most important parts, just enough to accent them magnificently.
Oh, I should mention normally mummies wrap themselves in much tighter than this. I just don't like the feeling of tight clothes, so don't think mummies are exhibitionists or anything, okay?
Exhibitionist.
You can pronounce that.
Yeah. Okay, I can imagine what you'd look a more typical mummy getup. No worries. Well, telling her to put on more clothes isn't going to work. I give up. I guess exhibitionism is just a part of a real personality.
This is gonna be fun.
But yeah. In the meantime, I need to find a solution of not knowing where to look. Oh, hey, look over here, Ren.
I heard you say what? Like I didn't say anything.
Well, how do I look?
I really like the dress.
Oh yeah, and the bow.
Oh, the bow doesn't need the flowers, though, in my opinion.
I like it.
She's nice.
Yeah.
Really love her hair like that. I really like that type of hair because it looks like they have sideburns.
Yeah. Hey, you want my opinion? Honestly, you look really nice in that. But it screams red light district. The way her kimono just fits her gives her the exact impression of a high-class prostitute. I mean, I love the juxtaposition of her light-skinned, narrow-shouldered, and nape of the neck. Knowing how much she hates the cold, it strikes a sharp contrast of how much skin her outfit shows. Although to be rational for a moment, it's more jarring to hear her complain about the cold when you're in the middle of summer. Got your eyes on my valley. Do I excite you?
Yep.
Yeah, boy. Well,
Need a thumbnail.
yeah. I wasn't exactly looking at that, but I couldn't fully deny that I was eyeing that part of her chest.
Oh, someone's texting me.
That was me.
No, someone's texting me.
Oh, fuck. I am, after all, just a boy.
Soon
Soon you will no longer be just a boy. I know I put a lot of skin, but it's more because it was made in the valley of yogis like me. It's made to cover as little as necessary while never actually falling off. Although, aren't you sad you can't see more?
Honestly, yeah.
Same. Her face strikes it. Come hither, look. And she sways her breast subtly. I bet if I reached out and grabbed them, they'd be as soft as marshmallows. Hey, as to her question, the fact that I can't just go ahead and do that is indeed a very sad thing for me.
I know it's sad.
I must admit, Yukioni definitely know how to bring out the sexy atmosphere. At any rate, it makes you happy to hear. It makes me happy to hear you say I look good on this. I took great pains to get this from here to home. I'm glad it was worth it.
Her eyes look beautiful.
Oh yeah. My luggage was so bulky and frustrating with it in it, and I did consider just throwing it out at one point. You're quite the practical thinker, I see. If that was made in her hometown, it must be a terrible thing to waste. Normally, I'd expect her to be more attached to it, honestly. But if Emmy hates using the word angel, there must be some personal reason for them to dislike something tied to their identity. That I said it before. I don't get demons at all.
Well, it's good that everyone's happy and active at least. It's a good thing that I lit energy booster in the sense I have.
Energy booster sense? There's a small dish on the bar counter with a subtle trail of smoke extending from it.
Oh, don't worry, it's made of all natural ingredients. I promise. I used herbs because it's highly relaxing effect that calms down. Oh, so weed.
Yeah. That good kush. Oh, I see. With everything going on around, using the word energy booster does not sound like a good thing to me. An image in the middle of the chaos of the room crossing into illegal territory crosses my mind.
There's nothing in the smoke that'll do to your body any harm, so rest fine. I'm part of the fraction of witches who hate abusing components to a harmful extent, you know?
Oh, that makes sense. So you're a purist then. I look at the distance, and I don't think that those would be... I didn't think there would be actions among the witches.
She looks great in that outfit.
Yeah. I nod. Nothing will faze me anymore tonight.
But it's good to know that you were one of us all along. For a minute there, I thought you might not be, since you don't seem like it at first glance.
Oh no. By one of you, do you mean... Oh. You mean what you mentioned earlier this afternoon? I'm sorry that I didn't get what you meant.
Oh yeah, sorry about that. I wasn't being very clear. It's hard to tell whoever you're, talking to is in on it, in the know about the demon realm or not.
Yeah, there certainly are people who out there who do know. Not that I was one of them. This is my first encounter with any of it. My closest friend, my sister are demons. Hey, about the demon realm, isn't a large community full of people like the girls here? So having that much trouble believing, are you, Rin-chan?
After this scene of explaining the demons, we'll stop.
Okay. Yes, that's natural when your brain's full of fermenting oranges. Ow, stop that. Don't pull my cheeks. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm sorry.
What is happening to her?
Continue.
I know, I was curious what was going on.
I grabbed self-styled and looked at the created and pulled them sideways. That's what's happening. skin is so smooth and soft. Baby like it. Very nice.
Don't say it like that.
Baby like Ethan. Very nice.
I hope they don't screw the teacher. Don't.
Probably not.
I'm hoping not.
If they didn't screw Shigeru,
Yet.
Well, she's going to be 10 years older. She's going to be an adult. She isn't going to look 12 anymore.
That was a theory. Doesn't mean it's true.
I know.
10 years wasn't confirmed.
But still, that they could get in massive trouble from something like that.
Have you seen Steam, really? They allow almost anything.
I'm kind of concerned if you've seen the shit on.
You can see my library. There's nothing bad in there.
It's hard to imagine this taking the place of dragon scale and whatnot. Especially when the person in question looks like a little girl. Even with the productive Ikupo she's wearing.
Well, she is adorable, I can say that much.
Yeah. Judging by how the conversation was going by earlier, maybe, hey, Tommy-chan really is one of the hit squad after all.
One of us. One of us.
I let go of Tommy-chan's cheeks, having noticed that she's almost in tears. So, does anyone tell me even what Demons actually means here?
Oh, she has a little dragon bracelet on.
It's adorable. I'm still not sure how to process all this information with all this talk about angels, succubus, and everything. Wait. Okay, listen up. All the girls should see are demons. The demon realm is filled with them. So many that the air reeks of them in some places. Ah, my cheeks.
He's gotta be clapping those cheeks.
Saying of the whole category of a new subset of foreigners, so to speak. Some foreigners have blue eyes, some have wings. It's that simple, get it? No, I don't. What is demon realm to begin with? Where is it? Some place near Azoth? Maybe some concrete details. It's not near Azoth or anything. That's really kind of a hard question to answer. We move around from where I was born when I was a baby, so I'm not really sure. My hometown was way up in the mountains in Nagata.
Honestly, be careful on how you pronounce that.
Yeah, I know. It was said nothing like it. Hey, I've been told I have relatives way over in the Himalayas, though. Hey,
my family's from a land next door to Egypt. Not on a map, but like behind it, kind of. And you can find witches like me scattered all over Europe. We angels are from an island in the sky. No getting there without a plane, sadly. First time I've heard of it. Certainly I haven't seen any such destinations listed on the airport. We dragons originate in China, way out in the boonies, deep in the mountains. For me, making a trip back home means making a hell of a grand adventure. I'll tell you. I had to struggle in the face of death at the hands of... No, wait. Pause, I guess. Wild pandas. Virgin baboon groves. Fighting with wild pandas? Sounds crazy. Pandas are bears, technically. So they must be pretty savage. I mean, they can be. Yeah, they can be. They can be kind of assholes.
Yeah, they can be assholes. They can be very vicious. Tangling with a bear on your way home must be quite the adventure, indeed. Meh, bears, schmares. Everyday stuff, if you ask me. It's hard to think of the difference in our appearances being on the same level as, say, Americans versus Japanese.
That's better.
Are those wings the only real differences between us? Am I thinking too far into this? Animal horns are actually part of the skulls. They are. Don't you worry about the demons and you totally get married.
Oh. I didn't hear the other half. You cut out.
Oh. Demons and humans can totally get married.
And couples like that make babies all the time. Want to try it with me? Oh, hello.
Okay, keep it for. I'm trying to be civil. Trying to have a civil, serious discussion here, okay? I chastised my sister with her lazy attempt at a dirty joke.
I think it's best if you just think of us as normal people, you know? Everyone has their own different, unique traits and qualities and such. Remove the tape. The difference don't go any deeper than, say, Americans being merry and Spaniards being passionate, for example. You shut the fuck
Merry. Dogs go woof, cats go meow.
up. Dogs go yiff.
Motherfucker. Is it really okay for us to boil our differences down to something so mundane? It's wrong. What did we all just tell you? It's fine, honestly.
You seem unexpectedly wary about all this, Ren.
I wouldn't call it wary, per se. I still don't see how they can discuss things so world-shattering as if it's common knowledge. It's a huge pill to swallow for me. Doesn't even seem real. But maybe this is just everyday knowledge, as Riri says. Oh, wait a sec. Rinkun. Hey, when you hear the... Do you think crazy dark magic are fire-breathing monsters and stuff, don't you?
Oh yeah, that was totally a thing too. We think of those the same way Japanese think of those samurai hairstyles. That's all from the stories dating way back, so hundreds of millions of years ago. Over on this side, we just lumped them all into a category of myth and legend, don't we? The demon realm actually isn't much different from this one. They have electricity, cars, convenience stores, just like we do here.
So wait, the demon realm is another modern society? There's TVs and internet too. Pretty much anything you can find here. Then they have it on the other side too. The sky's a little redder, and there's a slightly stranger animals here and there, but that's about as outlandish as it gets. It's not the fantasy world you'd expect from games and mangas. So there are cosplayer-ish clothes. You all wear actual normal in that world?
Well, I'm not sure how I feel about the cosplay comparison, but I guess it's not wrong to consider those typical clothes for us.
Oh, sorry if I offended any of you. I don't mean anything by it. Anyway, the point is that this world is pretty much similar to yours overall. That's pretty much the same. They're pretty much the same. I guess their analogy of Japan and America isn't far off the mark then. Now that you've put in those words, I find it hard to dismiss their points. Thinking back, I don't recall there really being a cultural gap between me, Emmy, and Riri when we were growing up. I should note that our school's been a hub of demon exchange students since the beginning. We've got incoming demon students like the girls here on a pretty frequent basis. Whoa, really? Have there really been lots of demon students and I've never noticed? It's not announced to the public, of course, but even some celebrities in the deputies are secretly demons as well. Oh, you mean like that singer, Payu and Kaka?
They do keep it secret in a sense, officially at least.
Seriously? Pamu, and Kaka are A-list stars. I'm utterly shocked. Well, Kaka kind of looks part monster already, but still. Some demons aren't hard to pick out in the crowd, huh? Seems like I really didn't know that much about the world after all. Anyway, there really is a big deal. You don't need to pull your hair out anything so trivial in the end, Rin-chan. Therefore, whether you care as much about it or not, your life still hasn't changed at all.
I disagree.
I still can't think of a reason to disagree with that, truth be told.
To BH.
But it's as she says, I don't think anything is different yet. Hell, even when something new and threatening shows up in their lives, it doesn't automatically consist of crisis. Riri and Emmy have always been what they are, so technically there isn't even anything new to go. Riri just isn't the type to suddenly pin me down and violate me, and Emmy's brother complex isn't going to disappear anytime soon. In fact, I suppose I'm better off not thinking too much about the whole thing. I still can't quite wrap my head around it at all. Well, anyways, this is just getting pretty off tangent after tangent. Hey, we've gone and eaten up a bunch of time.
I don't like that face.
Yeah. But I think we should get back to the main point of the big here. At the moving day meeting. The top of this which almost gave me whiplash. Oh yeah, I forgot the reason we all gathered in one place. It seems like we first started talking about demons and then like hours ago. I think back again to when the discussion started, and I realized we've been at this since the early afternoon. And I look outside the like you mentioned that once was a living room, revealing the sun was completely set. What the hell am I doing? Oh, I'm tired. I'll just say it straight. Everyone here's the kids are airhead in their own way. You all got it, and you're all at this dorm as a part of a rehab process. The point of the living station is basically to have each support the other, so that they can do all the fixing ourselves together.
So why is Ren here?
Yeah, he was just thrown into it. Oh, it's quite an adhesive explanation.
Abbreviated.
Whatever. Not to mention polluted. Kind of harsh, I feel. But what Jimmy Chen says matches up closely to how Rita-san described the dorm. There's something kind of off about the nuance of her phrasing, but it's hard to tell which woman was more benevolent in their presentation. Rika-kun, Lurika-kun is not a ditz, right? I'm really sexy, aren't I? I'm not really sure if I can give a straight answer. That's so mean. How could you treat me like a stranger? I'm really stressed over all this. Anyways, as a community with a common purpose and destiny, I expect you all to do your best and overcome the glaring flaws of yours. Aside from the gold you're given, I don't really see any other rule to impose on you. Go about it however you see fit. If you have any other questions, raise your hand now.
I got several.
Yes. Tamiya-chan, do you mind if I ask one?
No.
Naren-chan, you're not a ditz, as I've said several times already. Or are you going to ask something else? Well, I'm not a demon. Or in need of rehab as everyone else is. So exactly what am I supposed to do here? I choose to put aside the question of whether I count among this group or not. Well, that would mean you don't fit the criteria to live here. So I guess we'll be seeing you. Pack your bags and leave tomorrow. Bye-bye. Wait, what? Are you serious? Like, really? Is this some kind of dragon-only humor?
Her face.
He doesn't want to leave.
Huh?
I don't think he wants to leave. It's awful. We can't go back to that old house anymore.
Man, we were so close to sharing a dorm. But now... Are you really gonna leave us already? Oh, poor brother. Getting kicked out to live on the street. But don't worry, I'll just hide you in my room like a secret pet squirrel. I have a feeling she's done that before.
Yeah.
Well, life's harsh when you get kicked out of your dorm on day one. That did not take long.
You already got kicked out of the house.
You got kicked out of the house, same day, you got kicked out of the dorm. You got kicked out of two places at once.
Yeah.
Same day.
So honestly, he actually has to live here. I find homeless children adorable.
Wow.
Fuck. It's not something you're supposed to find cute. Oh, but you could live here in my room if we get married. Not happening.
I saw her face.
Oh no, they're for real. My only choice now is that become a pet, a teenage husband, or go homeless.
I'd go with the husband option.
Honestly. Hey, who knew not being one of them would work against me? Till I doubt Rika's son would accept any excuse I give her. Once she declared something, she never goes back on it, and her word is law. If I were to avoid those three choices, my only way here to survival might be to command a doghouse somewhere. No, autumn is just around the corner. I feel so lonely. That said, I'm starting to have some bad dreams if I were to just throw my own student out in the cold to fend for himself. So I wouldn't mind keeping you here as my assistant dorm supervisor. What do you think? Good. Assistant dorm supervisor? What exactly would my job be then?
Babysit.
You basically, oh, I saw that face. You'd basically just be my slave. I mean, help around the house. You'd make meals, clean, stuff like that.
I do that at home.
It's the stuff he normally does. Oh, if that's all, I'd be happy to do that. By all means, yes, please. If it means that I'll actually be able If that's all you really want in exchange for a living space, I'm all for it. Wait a minute. That basically means nothing's changed about my household role in the end.
That's right, bitch boy.
Well, for an instance, I would seriously consider sharing an outdoor bedroom with a dog. This is still way better off. Chan, can I have a question too? I'll allow it. What do you want? Well, you're the one in charge of the farm, officially, right? That means, you'll also be in charge of guiding us through our rehab, right? I'm not part of the DIT squad, but yeah, that's essentially true. She nods proudly. She's the poster child of the group, though.
She is.
Yeah. She's not taking a hint, no matter who's trying to indicate this to her. Yeah. If Rinkun's job is to help you do yours, then that means Rinkun's job is to actually assist our rehab, right? Yes, I suppose you're correct. Oh, she's not getting it.
Huh?
Are you getting it?
Slowly.
He has to help them with the rehab.
Well.
But I have to fuck one of them. Because her rehab entails it. I see.
We got 1 out of 5.
Get the impression the assistant dorm supervisor is more of a complicated job than the title suggests.
This person keeps texting me.
I
know, I have friends. Shocking.
Clearly the rehab is going to rest entirely on my shoulders.
I can count all the people I talked to in one day on one hand. That's actually sad.
Wait. Hold on. That can't be right. That's the main job of running this dorm. Huh. What else do you expect the assistant supervisor to do? What's the main point of an assistant who doesn't take some of the workload off me?
You get paid, I don't.
Yep. Well, no, yeah, I guess you have a good point there, but I hardly know a thing about demons or what all this means. There's no way I can handle that when the only knowledge I probably have is what I learned in the last couple hours. You're such a man. Figure out where I should go along. You're smart enough to make it on the fly. So, yeah, you should already have some experience in dealing with Ditzy Demons, you know? And if you apply yourself, but you think, but you still show, they still show no signs of improvement, at least you can tell yourself you tried your best. You're making the surprisingly effective coach. She gives me a rather moving speech sometimes. I guess that's why they put her in charge of this place.
I should save.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this chapter's never gonna end.
Yeah,
I
we're
just want them to shut up.
We're almost half an hour over the limit you wanted.
I know, but I just want them to stop this introduction.
I'd love it. I'd love it if Emerson spoke way off more often.
Things I can't really live on a cliffhanger like this storyline, as it would bother me.
It doesn't solve the problem of me being underqualified. It's too much to ask. It's too much to ask you for to concretely define what you want to do. Like I said, I'm tired. I don't want to bother with detail right now. If I were sluggish and mumbly right now.
Aren't you already a baby?
It's hard to nod. Get a break here. Explain the details of this. Is part of your job description, Tommy-chan. Since when has been some grumpy little kid? She's a selfish little girl, and looks the part too. No, not that she's actually the right age to call for that, but that makes it all worse. So, Ren is helping Sensei teach us. Well, would it be okay if I asked you to show me, if you show me your member? He has to. Excuse me. Show you my what now?
You dick.
I respond as if she said something normal that I had heard clearly. I mean, that's what you're here to do now. I'm an airhead because I can't handle anything related to sex, even though I'm a succubus. So if I'm here, so if I'm here to fix that, and you're here to help, then that's naturally what I'd expect you to do, right?
Hell no.
No, hold on a second. Slow down.
Hold up.
Your train of thought took you just turned left into complete nonsense.
All the others are just watching this.
Yeah.
Oh, I see your point. Riri knows what she's up. Good thinking. Thinking it through. I'm willing to bet my obsession with you could be cured the same way.
Calm down, you are not taking it through all the hat. Hey, that doesn't even make sense.
Come on, you must be tired of hearing me say it by now, right? If I can get a chance to be your lover rather than your sister, then what's what I want, same as her. Until now, I tried to time opening your door to get a glimpse of the goods, but it's never worked. And even though I'm on laundry duty at home, I never even get a chance to see any stains in your underwear.
Okay, seriously, wait. But you're saying you were doing my laundry? I never expected my sisters to actually have such dangerous motives. I was so thankful when she was going to take care of the laundry too.
Bitch, you guessed it.
I've heard that staying warm is easier in skin contact. I'm sure it's true. You helped me warm up plenty through our clothes.
God, she wants her to fuck him too.
Probably all do.
Probably.
By that logic, the effect might be even better if you do away with the variants of clothes entirely. Can't you do a Akashi's vote on an eye as an eye? Okay, you need to stop too. Why have you turned into is this turned into a conversation about me stripping?
You can hear Emmy in the background waving a wand. Go, boy,
Yeah.
go!
Yeah. Well, simply put, because we're at the right age where we're interested in seeing you naked. No.
No.
You being infected by the crazy as well. No. I mean, I guess she was always the type to do or say whatever she felt, but for a moment, that's of no help to me. None of them are heeding my objections. A real buddy pal. Help me out with this.
She's so like Shigeru. I know she's got Ariel to say.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! I'm gonna get to see Ren's Sphinx, the real thing up close. Called it.
Yeah.
She has the same color as Shigeru too.
Oh yeah.
I was already over the moon about living together with you, but I even get a chance to see your Sphinx.
That's a new word I've never heard it being called before.
I'm calling it that from now on. Hey lady, you want to see my Sphinx? But doesn't the Sphinx miss its nose? I know. So should I strip too? That's all I'm gonna do, I promise. There's like nothing left.
Yeah.
They say life's ups and downs. Even out to zero in the end. It must be true.
Nope, no luck. Her hardware's bugged out too. This is one that shocked me the most, honestly. Or you'll always see her be more docile.
I think we're gonna get back to that scene.
What?
We're gonna get back to that scene that we saw in the first route.
Yep. I never would have imagined that my cute little reel, and it had such a dark side. Wait, it's just me, or does this room smell kind of smoky?
Very perceptive, Ren. You noticed earlier than expected. I added a few more herbs to the incense pile a moment ago. It's now piled about twice as high when we first started.
Twice as high? Wait, that mean you doubled the effects too?
Wait, she added twice the amount. Does that mean the effects are doubled?
It must have been an easy effect to regulate by that logic.
No. Think of it as in terms of the result of your body shows over time. Doubling the amount doesn't double the power of the incense right away, but does start to loosen your inhibitions a bit. The drug does interact with alcohol and reinforce the effects of both, though. Oh, but that's nothing harmful or unhealthy about it in the long run, so don't worry.
So, you mean this is related to how much everyone's brain is firing right now?
More than just related, really. To be frank, I'm rather interested in seeing your genitalia myself. Alright, so you got the popular girl interested.
Oh, yeah. Excuse me. Genitalia? She says.
I'm gonna call it Sphinx from now on.
It's a Sphinx. Genitalia as in my dick.
Sphinx.
The thing I was born with, the thing I keep hitting away under my clothes all this time. Why would my AB senpai want to see it exactly?
She wants to do testing on you, boy.
Yep. Senpai, what exactly are you saying?
I might be able to test the effects of my creations on the female body, namely mine. Easily, though, I have yet to witness their effects on men. I don't think I have a problem with you. As a woman and as a scientist, of course, I want to have a look at least once. So I'm not against having you work here, as she suggested. Oh, get fucked. In more ways than one.
Hearing as the whole situation might be, I'm still kind of flattered that my sensei wants to see me naked.
he's getting it slowly.
Yeah. Plus, I think if I told her that this counts as a form of drug abuse, it'd have the opposite effect. Thinking calmly about it, though, curing my senpai of her meditation mania doesn't necessarily mean I'd be stuck stuck being her guinea pig. You can complain all you want,
What was that
but
beep?
I personally don't see anything wrong with whipping it out once.
Did you beep?
It's not like you're gonna lose it.
Did you beep?
What?
Did you beep?
No.
Because when the child there was talking, she was talking to her. Boop. I was like, what?
I don't know. Like you say, shying away from. This is why you're a failure, and you're a normal human. Hey, but you're lacking the manliness department.
That's why he's here.
I swear to God, if we get it straight into the fucking beginning. Grrr. It irritates me to to hear her belittle my manhood like that.
Clap her cheeks then.
I thought you didn't want it to.
I don't know at this point.
Should I just go ahead and say, here you go, without, like, she's wrong?
Yes.
Sure. I call bull. No, absolutely. But this is not good. I think I'm starting to get caught up in the atmosphere. Is this due to the helping of herbs? Keep it together, Rin. You have to do something to stay in control. Rin-kun, please. How long have you known each other? Do it for friendship. No, that's not. I'd be happy to do anything to help you, but well, if I just expose myself on my own, well, I would be able to take that back. Think about it calmly. What's anyone stand to gain if you do that?
Then what if you don't do it on your own? Then that should make it okay, right?
What? Oh, she's right. We must have been fair to him. Oh, we must be fair to him.
If I can make Ren's body get excited, then...
No, not what I meant at all.
Currently it's 4 against 1. It's the law of equivalent exchange, as they say. I think I'm ready to do the same for the sake of science.
Oh no, what are you talking about? Is this something like equivalent exchange has to do with this situation? Oh no. Everyone's eyes are set on me, expecting a specific answer.
Print screen. There we go.
This wasn't what I had in mind when I said that.
I love that censoring right there.
Yeah.
That's gonna become my new wallpaper.
I can practically feel everyone's convincing a conviction going harder and harder to deny.
Something else is going harder and harder.
Oh yeah. They set on the idea of it's okay if I'm not the only one stripping.
And the teacher is just there.
And now they're just waiting for me to confirm that interpretation of what I said. My heartbeat was more intense. Blood is pounding to my heart, through my lower body to boot. This is bad. I'm not going to win. There's nothing else I can say anymore. Oh boy, it makes me so happy to see everyone so motivated to change themselves. I was ready to start the process. Are you really going to tell them no at this point, Rin-chan?
Leave the room, child.
If you meant to turn them down, why are you sure you're not the same as them? After all you've said. Oh, she got him.
Oh, she did.
Cham groans. Me with a provocative smile on her face. There's no way I can refute her with this line of reasoning. She might as well be standing behind me, literally pushing me into the throng of girls.
Get that pussy, boy.
How N is already plain as day. Still, as much as I wish I could refute them. Well, if you're that hell bent on it, fine. As long as everyone else cooperates, okay? Hey, I ask one more time for some self-control on the part of the group, facing all of them directly. Okay, I will.
That's all you asked for.
I'm ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm in.
Notice which her nipples are hard. You can see
What?
a little peak. Say if you look at the wheelchair, you can notice her nipples are hard. You can see the peak. I'm nitpicking.
Wouldn't I be able to see the mummy?
Huh?
Wouldn't I be able to see the peak on the mummy?
Yeah. Understood. I promise I'll behave.
Oh. Everyone's all in anticipation and nods.
They'll be swallowing and nodding later.
Yeah, easily.
Is this it?
Body,